South Africa can pay South Africans 1 million every year for the rest of their lives. Let's say the average life expectancy in South Africa is 70 years. South Africa can pay 70 million to each person in this country to sustain themselves for the rest of their lives. We don't even need to work. We can have these legal immigrants coming to South Africa.
You know, it's very, very unfortunate and heartbroken to see South Africans behaving like this, you know. South Africans are one of the, I will I say the most ungrateful, if there is a word like that, the most ungrateful people in Africa. Yeah, I stand to my word. They are the most ungrateful country in the whole of Africa. These people forget their struggle. They forget how other countries, other African countries stood by them, especially Nigeria. These people forget how Nigeria spent billions of dollars, you know, in support of liberation movement, you know, even sponsoring other putting money into other African countries, you know, to form a liberation movement, you know, imposing sanctions on the apartheid government. You know, Nigeria did a lot, you know, and because of what Nigeria did, Nigeria had to fall out with the West, you know. Even Nigeria did so much, even supporting African Nation Congress and other liberation. You know, Nigeria has to put money to support, you know, to support other minor liberation movements in South Africa in order for their voice to be heard, you know. But during this struggle, we noticed something, because we had rumors, you know. We noticed something that even the South Africans, they don't want any help. Yeah, you can go, everything is in the internet, you can go check it out, you can do your finding yourself. During that struggle, South Africans, they want to do the thing themselves, and which we know, everybody knows that they cannot do it themselves. They needed help. But they still, that time, they have this belief and convictions that Africans, their fellow Africans, are the reason why they are still in that apartheid system. Yeah, I can tell you that. These people are the most useless people on earth. Okay, can you imagine this guy? We don't have. This is the stupid guy also that came out to talk ill about Mandela. That Mandela doesn't own us. He doesn't own us. You know, get the hell out of here. Mandela doesn't own you. Mandela spent around, I think, 28 or 29 years in prison for your ass. You know, he came out. Man, he owned you. If not for him, man, South Africa will have still be. South Africa will still be in apartheid by now. And let me just not go there. Hey, government have to pay. The government need to pay us 1 million. You don't have to work. In our country, you don't have to. Get the fuck out of here. You useless punk ass GMO face mofo. These people don't have any usefulness in their. You know, they are not useful. All they do is spread HIV, spread all kind of sexually transmitted diseases in their country. They don't want to work. They don't want to hold their government accountable. They don't want to do anything useful with their lives. Their problem is their fellow Africans. Even this thing came to the extent that after Mandela came out of prison, Mandela came to Nigeria, right? These people are so unhappy. Oh, why will he go to Nigeria? What did Nigeria do for us? Man, Nigeria did a whole lot of things for you. I don't even know why people still go to South Africa. I have never liked this country for once. I meet a lot of them. An average South African, well, there are still good ones, you know, among them. But an average South African sees their fellow Africans as an enemy. That is pure reality and truth. You know, so But I still don't know the reasons why people go to South Africa. These people, they are not. They have this shallow thinking minded, shallow thought. They always have this shallow thought. They are not. Maybe it's the kind of GMO they eat. Because I heard that the GMO food is already rampant there. Maybe so. They are thinking now is like GMO thinking. Very fucked up people. Africans, your fellow Africans, you know, is your problem. Don't hold your hospital, don't hold your government responsible. Don't hold your government accountable to do the right thing. Be chasing all your African brothers, you know. Well, South African is not my brother, so a South African is not my brother. These people, you have the Indians there, you have the Chinese there, you have the whites there. They are not the problem, but your fellow black people is the problem. Very fucked up, useless set of people. These people, they don't deserve help in any way. They don't deserve help in any way. Go and read no, I'm just saying this for that people can go to, you know, see the history, read. You will know how these people, even though African countries are helping South Africa during the apartheid time, they are still ungrateful. You can go and read it out yourself. They are still ungrateful. They are still very, very ungrateful. Government need to pay us 1 million rand. They have, don't work. Stay in your bed. Let the government come and feed you. Bedridden there, let the government come and feed you. You know, let the government bring food to your mouth. Stupid, useless mofo. Mungu Park.